Hi home students, in our before class we simplified some problems using properties. Here in our daily life how we are using integers that we are going to discuss now. Here a problem with us that it is a certain freezing process requires the room temperature lowered from 40 degrees at the rate of 5 degrees C every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So, here at the beginning, what is its temperature? 40 degrees C. So, write that temperature of the room at the beginning is equal to 40 degrees C. So, what is the rate of increase for every 1 hour? It is 5 degrees centigrade. So, decreasing of temperature for every hour is 5 degrees C. So, at the rate of 5 degrees C for every hour. And what will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? Now, after 10 hours, temperature of the room is initially it is 40 degrees and for every hour it is decreasing it as 5 degrees. Decrease means we should take that as minus, no? So, initially it is 40. For every hour it is decreasing at the rate of 5 degrees. So, it is minus 5. For 10 hours means it is into 10. So, we need present temperature, that it is 40 plus minus 5 into 10. Understood? At the beginning room temperature 40 degrees. For every hour it is decreasing 5 degrees. As I said in the before classes, in earlier classes I said increase means we will take positive integers, decrease means we will take negative integers. In a business, profit means we will take positive integers, negative means we will take as we will consider it as a loss. Like that here also, increase in temperature means we will take it as with a positive sign. Here they said decrease in temperature, so that it is minus 5. Now it is 40 minus into plus, it is minus 50. Now it is plus 40 minus 50. 40 plus into minus, it is minus 50, it is minus 10 degrees C. So, after 10 hours, temperature of the room is minus 10 degrees C. Okay. The problem is in a class test containing 10 questions. So, the number of questions, total number of questions is 10. In a test, total number of questions is equal to 10. 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer. Marks awarded for correct answer is 5. Minus 2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answer. Marks awarded for each incorrect answer. It is minus 2. And 0 marks for questions not attempted. Marks awarded for not attempted questions. It is 0. Here, first question is, from this data, here we have to find Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answers. What is his score? First Mohan, score of Mohan now. Here he made marks scored for 4 correct answers is equal to 4 into 5, it is 20. Marks secured for 6 incorrect answers. 6 incorrect answers is equal to, so 6 into minus 2, it is plus into minus 12. Total marks secured by him is equal to 20, that it is for correct answers, and minus 12, it is for incorrect answers. So that it is 20 plus of minus 12, it is 8. So Mohan score is, the next one is Reshma. She made 5 correct, 5 incorrect. Marks secured by secured for answers. Correct answers. It is 5 correct answers. Five correct answers. Into each correct answer 5 marks. It is 25 marks. Secured for 5 incorrect answers. It is 5 into, for each incorrect answer it is minus 2, it is minus 10. Total marks secured by Reshma is 25 for correct answers and incorrect answers minus 10. It is 25 plus of minus 10, 15 marks. Okay. And next, Hina, correct answers 2, incorrect answers 5. So total is 7. Meaning Hina, unattempted questions are there, no? That are minus of 5 plus 2. It is 10 minus 7. 3 questions not attempted by her. Now, marks secured for correct answers. It is 2 into 5, 10. Marks secured for incorrect answers. That is 5 into minus 2 minus 5 2s are minus 10, plus into minus minus 10. Marks secured for unattempted questions is equal to, here how many questions not attempted? 3. For each unattempted it is 0. 0 into 3, as you know, it is 0. Total marks secured by her is equal to 10 plus of minus 10 plus 0. It is 10 plus into minus minus 10 plus 0. It is, so her score was 0. Here one more problem we have, that it is, a cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement sold, and a loss of 5 rupees per bag of grey cement sold. So what is our data here? On selling each white cement profit is equal to rupees 8. Next one is loss on each grey cement bag. Grey cement bag is rupees 5. From that, so from this data we have to find out the company sells 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? Here, what is the cost of profit on each white cement bag? That it is 8 rupees. Number of bags sold, white cement bags sold is 3000. Number of white cement bags sold is equal to 3000. Therefore, profit on white cement bags is equal to 3000 into 8 rupees. It is 24,000. Now coming to number of grey cement bags sold is equal to, what is that? 5,000. So on grey they incurred loss, no? So that loss on grey cement bags is equal to 5,000 into each one loss is 5. It is rupees 25,000. Here see that this is profit. And here it is loss. So from these two, loss is greater than profit. Hence it is a loss only, no? So his total loss on cement bags is equal to rupees 25,000 minus 24,000 it is 1,000 rupees his total loss. Okay, what is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6400. Here the condition is to have neither profit nor loss. What is the number of white cement bags? So, by selling, how many number of bags, white cement bags? If the number of grey bags sold 6400, but by selling how many white bags, we can get neither profit nor loss. That is it's here the question. So the number of white cement bags we have to find it out is an unknown value. So that assume that unknown value with a variable that it is x. So let the number of white cement bags sold be x. We don't know that number, so we have assumed it as x number of bags. Now the cost of that white bags each is 8 rupees profit. So total selling price of white cement bags is equal to, here x number of bags with a profit of 8 rupees each, that it is 8x rupees. So it is total selling price, that it is total profit on. We can write here it is a total profit on white cement bags. Now here if the number of grey bags sold is 6400, number of grey bags sold is equal to 6400. What is loss on each grey bags? 5 rupees. Total loss incurred on grey bags is number of bags 6400 and each on loss is 5 rupees. So what is our condition here? So as to get neither profit nor loss means that they are equal. So that it is 8x, that is 8 into x is equal to 6400 into 5. To find out this x value, we have to divide this by 8. That is 6400 into 5 by 8. 8 ones, 8 eights. So it is 4000. So we conclude that on selling 4000 white cement bags, then there is no profit no loss. Okay.